Yo, people, yo. Peace to the God, glory to God, holy, 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 thou art God. I get as high, I get as fly, iGGON is live and direct. What's up, you guys? Back to another station, back to another weekly episodic episode. But hey, you guys, only reason why I'm doing this, y'all heard it in the chat. Y'all read the chats. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm seeing. Y'all read. You guys get the concept of why we're here. Okay, you get the concept. Okay, you see the title, you see the name in the title. We're gonna be reacting to the come up of RDC World 1. So I'm gonna be sharing the screen right now. So before I get into this, I forgot to tell you guys, the only reason why I'm doing this video is because my Wi-Fi is still down. I'm very sorry. That my Wi-Fi is still down, but every time I try to turn on my PS5, I just can't connect, and I made tons of videos. Okay, as soon as I get in touch with my Wi-Fi, like I said, you guys, as soon as I get in touch with my Wi-Fi, I will be dropping my bits. Oh, and sorry about me breathing heavily. I need to get back into the gym. I'm super fat. I need to get back into the gym. Yes. But anyways, we're gonna be reacting to the come up of RDCWorld1, and here we go. Right here. Absolutely. Okay, let's get these things started. Where you at? As anime has exploded in popularity, much of that growth has come from communities of color, but their visibility within the fandom has not always been prominent. Kind of like that. All right. Enter RDC World 1.
RDC World is a.
I'm sorry.
RDC World is a group of 7 people, but started out with me and Mark. Discovering my creativity really came from when I met Mark.
I wasn't thinking I want to create a group. These were my ideas that I just want to make something. And Af was obviously the first one on board. I feel like he was just always on board.
Hold on, you guys. I want to make sure all the systems are go. But hold on. Hold on. Refresh. I'm gonna refresh this page real quick. Yes, indeed. Just to make sure we good. Okay, because I want to have no. Let's see. Oh, Sam, my bad. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay.
However we first met, I kind of painted him as the bully of the neighborhood.
He still be swearing that I was a bully.
But over time, I realized that we actually do have a lot in common.
I love anime, and he was like, I love anime too.
Black people don't want no damn anime.
The community of anime was not like today.
So many black people didn't want to say they loved anime because it was so associated with being lame.
I could see that there was a community, but
I can see it being lame.
People of our colors. So I didn't expect.
I want to let you guys know, man. Oh man, the struggle that these guys had from the beginning, man. I knew these guys. I think they were like, they had like at least like 1,000 subscribers, from whites and also Asian, from Asian people, from these guys. I think RDCWorld1, they had like like a fan base between whites and Asians, but black people, yeah, not so much. But me, my favorite anime, I think my favorite anime was my favorite anime had to be Full Rap Metal Jackets. You know what I'm saying? Full Metal Jacket, Alchemist. That had to be my anime. But I think my number one anime that I truly loved to watch when I was a kid, growing up as an adult right now, was Yu-Gi-Oh. And Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me tell you something. I binge watched that show, and I love each and every episode from from Yu-Gi-Oh. You know why I love Yu-Gi-Oh? Because it talks about Pharaoh way back in the past, for 5,000 years from now. I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it. I'm just gonna let them finish because this is a long video. So yeah.
Expect that we would build a culture around anime and nerd stuff.
We was really the only one that believed in it at first, but we was chasing our dreams together.
RDC World stands for Real Dreams Change the World, and ultimately, yeah, that's just the mission. RDC. I was born in Houston, but I was adopted by my great-grandparents when I was 6 months old. My father was 13, and my mother was 16. Growing up, I was 13 by my great-grandparents when I was 6 months old. My father was 13, and my mother was 16. Growing up, I was raised in the hood. So my great-grandmother, she was so stern. I feel like everybody has their own energy. My great-grandparents' energy was calmer. So I feel like that was instilled in me. Yeah, that old soul just crept into me. For me, drawing was an outlet to really express myself creatively. It was a way for me to internalize how I felt about certain situations. I really like to draw everything I see on TV, Goku going Super Saiyan. This was before you could watch anime on the internet. So when it came on, it's like, okay, I don't know what this is, but I love it. I'm gonna just refer to them as mom and dad throughout this. But I vividly remember my dad saw my drawings for the first time. And he was like, oh, whoa, I didn't even know you drew. I got a lot of positive feedback. So it's like, okay, I can actually do this. So I'm in a pretty positive environment. Until my great-grandma got breast cancer. She passed when I was 7. So I think drawing gave me that time that was like, okay, I can sit down and patiently draw something and not have to worry about like what else is going on around me.
I wanted to be a writer because I couldn't draw. I ain't gonna lie to you. My dad, he loved like TV shows, movies, and he liked comic books. But he was the first one who showed me anime. He didn't know it was an anime per se. He just thought it was a cartoon. It's really anime that made me be like, I want to create. Like that shit just was so cool to me. Just like, it was just so cool to me. Like I want to create. Like that shit just was so cool to me. Just like, it was just so cool to me. So I used to just write down ideas that I felt like would be a cool comic book. Back in the day, niggas wasn't fucking with anime like that. Dragon Ball Z is the most accepted anime for black people. That's just it. If you go anything further than Dragon Ball Z, niggas is like, all right, bro, what the fuck you doing?
At the end of the day, you don't want to be a nerd. You're going to get roasted if you try to Naruto run down the hallway, you feel me?
So that's why I was happy meeting Ab in middle school. I think that was the first thing we've ever connected on. I love anime, and he was like, I love anime too.
I guess I had a 2-part childhood, you know what I'm saying? Where I grew up at my first place, and then the neighborhood where I met Mark and them at.
In our community, we had a whole group of friends. And then Ab one day just moved in out of nowhere randomly. But he was pretty quiet. I know he didn't like me.
Mark was really good at roasting. So I was like, I'm gonna distance myself from this guy. Let me try to fit in, not really nerd out. And then Mark fucking nerded out, but he was still the cool kid. So I'm like, I'm befuddled at this point.
I found out he was an artist. And I was like, bro, I'm a writer. I wasn't no damn writer. But I was like, I got stories in my head. And he was into that.
I didn't expect that. Again, this is 07, 08. I don't have no community. All right, cool. This is my thing. Turns out it was his thing as well.
Told him I want to make a manga, and he was like, "Damn, that'd be cool. Like, let's make a manga."
And a manga is not an easy feat. It was our 10th grade year. I was doing the drawings, and Mark was developing the characters and writing out the story. But yo, this guy was on my ass.
I was like, "Man, bro, you gotta hurry." Like, I was rushing his artistry.
Yo, we need to finish this by this time.
I was underestimating how long it would take to actually draw manga.
At this point, it's like senior year. So Mark submitted it to a bunch of publishing companies, but they were pretty much like, yo, we got your stuff. They're basically saying it's trash, but they're not gonna say it's trash.
I was like, they played us. At that time, I was watching YouTube like a lot. Made me feel like, oh, you can make it without going the whole Hollywood route. I'm using YouTube as a...
I just want to say it. We know where this is going. I think we know where this is going. But you know what? Kids, you watching this? If you're watching this stream along with me, and if you're watching this video along with me, you're watching the story on how RDCWorld1 became what it is right now, a household name among all of YouTube and all the social media and all that nonsense they got out now. But this is where it started. You're watching history right now, so I'm gonna keep on going. Hey, keep on pushing, just like these. So I'm gonna give them on
stepping stone, so I can get to what I really want to do, which is being a story writer for manga and anime. Special thanks to all my fans, my 300 subscribers, and 1 million. But hey, it's better than nothing.
The difference I saw in him was the fact that, like, regardless on how he's going to get to completing the idea, he's gonna bulldoze whatever's in the way to make it happen. So I was like, okay, hey, I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna jump out the plane, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna build another plane before we hit the ground.
What's up, y'all? RDCWorld1.
RDCWorld here. RDCWorld1. Subscribe.
Mark came to me one day and was like, yo, I have an idea for the name of our channel.
RDC World means real dreams change the world.
I typed it in, I said, oh, it's taken. He says, like, all right, just put a 1 at the end. I said,
I hate that one.
I mean, it's 2012. It really wasn't that crazy. Like, we
typed it in, I said, oh, it's taken. He says, like, all right, just put a 1 at the end. I said,
I hate that one.
All right.
World means real dreams change the world.
I hate
I typed it in, that's the name of our channel.
Let me tell you something. I was at Cosmo 1000. Let me tell you something. I understand where they come from. So I was, listen, this is an old cassette, okay? This is a new computer, which you guys are watching right now. This is hey, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Epic Legend Quest? Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, after school, huh? Dragon Ball Z after school on Tsunami was lit. I see you, big. I see you, big dog. Yes, sir. Listen, like I was saying, Cosmo was my originally name. Okay, it was my original name, but I had to put 1,000 right there because you know this account right here that I'm on. I'm basically, you know, it's like 20 years into the making. I've been a YouTuber since 2004. Okay, so for 21 years, this has been the same account. So you could go back and list. A whole bunch of. I think there was only maybe four identities that I left behind. Like, you know, there's a Cosmo 1000 with the purple logo. That was the time I was using my mama's phone. So, you know, yeah. That was the time I was using my mama's phone. So please do not clown me for that. Okay. You can clown me. Okay, you can call me out. Oh, this guy Cosmo, he was using his mama's phone. Yeah, yeah, that was me. But you know what? I have so many different other identities. I think I left 4. That was Cosmo 1000 with my mama's phone, and then it was the Ultimate Cosmo, and then the Infinite Cosmo. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that's just about 3. So the Ultimate and the Infinite Cosmo. That was just it. That was just me. Oh, and my originally new account, like, you know, Cosmo 1000. So yeah, Only reason why I'm choosing Cosmo 1000, only reason why I'm choosing Cosmo 1000 is because I figured they're like for two reasons. For two reasons. One of those reasons is because, well, there's like 1,000 cosmos in the sky. You know what I'm saying? There's 1,000 cosmos in the universe. Who doesn't know that? Maybe me. Well, maybe okay. That's what's up. I mean, yeah, yes. There's 1,000 cosmos in the universe. And I figure since it's like tons of me, tons of me is, out there use my name, but they're just spelling it weird. You know what I'm saying? Most of them spell their name with a Q, most of them spell their name with a K. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shouts to the cosmos with the K. Hey, shouts to the cosmos with the K. Word up, son. So anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, thank you ELQ, thank you ELQ, thank you for dropping the gems on me one time. But hey, listen, yeah, y'all go subscribe to him as well. You know what I'm saying? Keep dropping gems on me. But anyway, I figured there's like like 1,000 cosmos out there, so I figure why not be the 1,000th one? So that's the only reason why I call myself Cosmo 1,000 because I'm the 1,000th cosmo. So most people they're spelling their names out weird anyway, so it's all good. But anyway, back to the scheduling program.
RDCWorld1.
Mark came to me one day and was like, yo, I have an idea for the name of our channel.
RDC World means real dreams change the world.
I typed it in. I said, oh, it's taken. So I was like, all right, just put a 1 at the end. I said,
see, I understand.
I mean, it's 2012. It really wasn't that crazy. Like, we just made the channel and it was like, bet, man, we got a name. And then we just went on about normal day. It was history from there.
We've been gone for a minute. All of us went to college. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see what's the great thing about college.
I didn't even want to go to college. I had already told my mom, I'm going to make it doing film. Just y'all watch.
Congratulations.
Me and Af College was 40 minutes away from each other.
but we still have the channel, so we're making.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
Me and Af College was 40 minutes away from each other.
But we still have the channel, so we're making videos left and right. Check this out. On our own, but putting them on the same channel.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
One person comment, it make me want to just go way harder.
The community of anime at that time was not like today. There was no like social media community. So I didn't think people would be interested in nerd culture and black comedy, honestly.
I wanted to show the black community you could be cool and like anime. Like, I don't know why it's gotta be one or the other.
And it was working.
Guys, it's your boy Ad. No, I'm kidding. I don't talk like that. But I wanted to thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to us.
I'll be happy once I get my 1,000 subscribers. And when I get my 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna change my name again.
But around that time, my great grandfather passed. So he actually left me with his house, the house I grew up in. So myself and my friend Ben, we dropped out of school and went back to Waco. Ben ended up moving to my place. So we're like trying to make the mortgage payment. That was the first time I really had like a 9 to 5.
What you gonna do?
Having that, coming home, trying to muster up the energy to continue to make videos, even though it was like my passion, was like challenging as shit. I'm really going through it. And at the same time, I got the foreclosure notice. At this point, I could see that being like the extent of my career. So me and Ben get a apartment close to Mark, Leland, and Desmond. Okay, no, we really got to do this because I don't have another plan.
Yep.
Like I said, like we jumped out the plane.
So if y'all want to know what the rest of RDCWorld1 is, we got Desmond right here.
What's up?
Yeah,
We got the rest of the bums back there. To me, everybody at RDCWorld is hilarious.
I love him.
Like,
I love
man,
Benjamin.
Like, we gonna
He's my
create.
favorite too. He my well. Let me see. Comment down below who's your favorite RDCWorld1 homie of all time. You know what I'm saying? Just type in. Like, let me see if I can type in. Who is y'all number one RDCWorld1 homie of all time? On the count of 3, y'all let me know. Okay. Let me see. Let's see if I can type. Let me see. What's my favorite homie of all time? I'm gonna say it right now. Okay. F. Okay, that was stupid. That was stupid. I don't care, but it was stupid. Okay.
Sports, anime, pop culture stuff, and just black humor I know extremely well. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like all of our personalities have changed so much because obviously I've known them since middle school.
Another note. I know I'm keep interrupting. I'm sorry about that, but listen. Another note. He took classes of acting from Bernie Mac.
In high school, but I was always the just outward one. And Leland, that's my baby cousin, so he always want to be next to me. So like when I'm Mario, he Luigi. Ben to me, bro, that man mature as hell. What you doing? At the time, he worked at a credit union. He's mature. He's a wild character. So like that's why he's always usually my counterpart or like somebody who's gonna be in a main role that has to do something a lot. And Av is like very technical, intelligent as hell. You gotta understand, I can't trust nobody else with the camera but Av. So it was us five for the longest.
There was always people gravitating to the vision.
Around Video Game House is where like I started using Dylan heavily. That's the boy. That's the boy. And John was already helping us out with videos. He just loved being around the process too.
Over time, it just became everybody knowing their roles and just being together to make something authentic.
I could think of very creative ideas really fast. And the team being funny as hell, they add on to it.
It just comes from a combination of all of us being together, having these experiences, and we're saying like, yo, is this something we want to make a video off of? But everything get done quickly. And I think having those reps makes it easier to execute. Our first viral video was definitely when people take anime too far.
And that mug blew up. It had a million views in 11 hours. I didn't even know you can get that many views that quick. Meteor summon!
It was like another one of those moments.
Hey, when you're that funny.
Hey, let's make another one.
Are you sure about this? Of course I am.
We all wanted to show anime in a different light. I was watching reality shows and I was like, why don't we just do that with anime characters?
When you're that dedicated, and when you're that funny and you're that creative, yes, you are gonna have those views. You are gonna have those, people who always tune in to watch you doing silly stunts and silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Silly stuff and silly stunts. Silly stuff.
Characters. You don't know what you're talking about, right? And give them even more personality. Like mix ours in with it.
As it progressed, it became more of a storyline to where Anime House 5 is a whole hour-long, I don't want to say movie or film, but it's basically like a piece of art.
It is.
I didn't know I had 45 million views. Like, it's pretty great. We started the channel in 2011. It became what it was around 2015, 2016.
RDC. I started streaming like around 2021. So, like, 4 years in the making. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand where y'all coming from. I understand where y'all coming from.
World is, without a doubt, one of the most talented groups to emerge from the modern era of YouTube.
RDC, I study and I watch.
RDCWorld is, without a doubt, one of the most talented groups to emerge from the modern era of YouTube.
RDC, I study and I watch.
It's so surreal to inspire because like other YouTubers inspired me as well. Swoozy's the first animated videos I ever seen. So we were directly impacted by Swoozy, like for real. But also the YouTubers right now.
I just remember the moment of us being all together, like, damn, we really hit a million.
The name. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to look up that name. I know I keep interrupting, but let me see something. I guess I could turn on to this. Okay, let me see. Okay. I'm just going to keep that rolling. And then you said Swoozy, right? Swoozy. Okay. It popped up. I got he switched it. I think he switched up his he switched up his, username. I mean, not his username, but his, his profile pic. He switched up his profile pic. Okay, I see him. I see him. That's crazy. Okay.
Million subscribers because we have that kind of fan base that really enjoys what we're doing. That feeling is a huge amount of validation.
I'm telling you, I'm live, brother. We live, baby. We live, baby. LeBron and AD was watching our video, they laughed. I definitely feel pressure on creating the best content because you like, damn, will I ever top that? Creatives know, like, you become a perfectionist. But I have to remember, like, you actually love this. What's making you not love it is that people could judge you. That's why I feel like community is so important.
DreamCon, the Black-owned organization for anime fans and gamers to celebrate pop culture, comics, and cosplay.
I wanted to create a con that everybody feels comfortable at, and a con that is extremely fun. And I wanted Black people to feel welcome at these conventions and give them a space to meet like-minded people. Because I felt like if I never met RDC, who knows what would happen.
I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop that following that because I never heard of Dream.
Bro, so I found out I was coming through. I went to DM you, and I found
the OG.
I found a gem.
Oh, this is crazy. Swoozy, what's up, man? I don't know if you know me, but I'm the creator of When People Take Anime Too Far. But to get straight to the point, I'm not an amateur, if that's what you're thinking. However, I was wondering if you were interested in being in my Kids Next Door Avatar video. I told you. Hey, man, I really was out there. Hey, man.
Stay humble. Stay humble.
So for the first,
stay humble though. Stay humble because I know how Mark can be getting. I know how Mark feels. He gets a little bit too excited, especially when LeBron James came and he got him. He was at the little bit too. Like he got to go to the bathroom and whatnot. So Mark, if you're watching this, Mark Phillips, if you're watching this, please don't act too excited when you do blow up because as you seeing when you go far beyond. Let me say this. It's one thing to blow up, saying what you've already done, Mark Phillips. It's one thing to blow up, but it's another to go out of limits. Okay, just remember, it's one thing to blow up, and it's one thing to go out of sync, out of limits. Okay, that means you shocking the whole world, which is what you stand for. Real dreams change the world, changing the world by shocking it. Anyways, but yeah, let's get on to this.
First year of DreamCon, we landed at like 600 people. Damn, these niggas really came here. This is crazy. And over time, that expanded to, more people want to come up. Now we've sold out, and it's around 20,000 people. The energy at DreamCon is, I don't want to be corny, but it really is electric. We played a big role in bringing that culture and cultivating it. It's okay to be in this community. You don't have to worry about, I'm trying to look cool. It's okay to be in this community.
Like Dwayne King was, like to say, nah, that's like, look like he'll know. But
you don't have to worry about, I'm trying to look cool. And to me, that's the best part about the con.
We are making anime. It's called Dark Lights. For RDCWorld, man, we got a lot of things on the horizon. Continuing to stream, continuing to try to make more short film. And that means a lot to me because it's another step towards making our own film that comes out in theater and everything. And that's the next step. We want to make movies that impact the world the same way that our skits did. And the winner is RDCWorld! Everything I've gotten to experience, to me, is 10 times better because I have my friends, my brothers with me. Like, sometimes I feel like we just so concerned with just like, all right, what's the next best thing we could drop? Like, no, I just want to say I'm grateful. Like, I'm grateful that these guys are the ones I get to experience this with, and I'm grateful that we were able to even get this far.
My great-grandparents, mom and dad, they're no longer here, but I feel like even if I wasn't successful, they would be proud of the fact that I stayed trying to do what I wanted to do and didn't try to change up anything, just try to get a job or something. The concept, Real Dreams Change the World, has become like a collective of us trying to change the world. But it's a gift to me because it all stems back from my community. Like, this was my friend group who I was comfortable enough to share my passions of anime, nerd stuff, art, and I didn't have to act like somebody. My passions of anime.
Everybody's skinny as shit. Look at Leland, man. Look at Leland. First of all, you got this over here and your skinny ass. I can tell you don't lift weights, but you know what? He thick now. Leland Manigo, you thick. AKA Leland Manigoat, you are thick. You look like you ate a house on me. Boy, you need to get you hitting some reps. But yeah.
Nerd stuff, art, and I didn't have to act like somebody else to try to fit in with the crowd. And hopefully we continue to inspire other people to authentically be themselves as well.
RDCWorld's videos related to anime have been viewed over 375 million times. That's a big ass number. And their exclusive convention, DreamCon, draws tens of thousands of anime, gaming, and pop culture fans annually. That'll be it, man. But listen, man, I want to tell y'all, man, Real Dreams change the world, man. Like I want to say, this video, this documentary right here, this document, it was really interesting. It was really interesting, from the beginning, like talking about Afion. He was just, he was just born of virgin. He was just born of his mother. Like it really touched me how he talked about his mother was like only 16 years old, and his father was like only 13 years old. Like wow, these kids are there. I hear them. I hear those voices. They're downstairs now. Y'all keep it down. Y'all keep it down. I'm shooting. Thank you. They're still out, but I don't care. Gosh, man. Parents, man. Young parents. I figured his parents would be like, 21 or 22 years old when they had him. But, like, man, it lets you know, man, how, it lets you know how, it really lets you know how, how deep, this story really is, though, from a perspective standpoint. But you know what, man, like, man, I really am happy for RDCWorld1 from the bottoms to growing up to being one of the biggest manga supporters and to being one of the biggest anime lovers that the world's ever seen, and like I hope to be, at least like in the middle, man. I hope to be like, right here down the bottoms, you know what I'm saying? Like I only keep my, egotistical level disappearance. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure. I hope that is all right. I hope that I didn't come out sound like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I just hope that like I can have the fan base, like the one that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to, like a small city pond. I want to be an owner of. I want to be the mayor of, Delaware or something like that. But I want to be like I want to be like I wants to be just a cool type of guy, that has tons of friends that he just wants to exploit his channel to thousands of subscribers who wants to hang out with them and chill and go gaming or whatever. But hey, Maybe, who knows? Who knows though? But I thank God. I thank God for RDC1 for changing the world though. But trust me, I am older than those guys, and that kind of makes me an old head. I think it kind of makes me more like a loser, But you know what? I don't think of myself that way. But y'all let me know what I think. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all think of me down in the comments down below. Pretty much, I wouldn't care, but just it would be fun to see what y'all would be saying. It would be fun to see what y'all would be saying, But hey, oh man, guess that's it, man. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing. All y'all who who can't stand me. All y'all who what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? This is what I'm trying to say. Tell a friend, bring them in so we can make amends. Until next time, peace and blessings. Percolo!